Good day, everyone. Welcome to Dean's Metaverse. Today I'm gonna be going over what's happening with Bored Ape Yacht Club very quickly, just so that I'm keeping myself up to date and keeping everyone else up to date. I've got friends recently from and outside in and outside crypto space asking me around Bored Apes. Actually, it was probably a few weeks ago when I got these queries, and I was very patient and trying to explain to them how I got in, what would be the recommendation to join, and even sort of showing them how to use OpenSeas and how to look at all the different trades, or sort of suggesting them if they are limited with their funding, they can buy Newton and things. But I think people have their own thoughts. I can't really force everyone to join. And I think you just need to take a long-term view on things. And also I think how I got helped and also helped myself to joining Bored Ape is also because of a comprehensive reasons. So it's not just one factor or the other. By the timing, it might be, if you're lucky, it's not just about you got told by a friend to join this, because your friend could be telling you something else that is completely different or useless or turn out to be not so worth it. And for me, I think it's a combination of my crypto experience since 2017, my creative industry background, or at least I studied film and photography, and my appreciation of art, but also my time I spent in the Discord channel of Bored Apes, to look at what they do, the vibrancy, the stuff that's been ongoing since I joined in, before I joined in. So since the establishment of the project, and it's also the support I get from my boss, and also and a bit of a gut as well you need to take to actually spend the money in something that you don't really know what might happen. But you kind of have a bit of a sense of judgment, when you're investing in something. You just have a feeling, if I say it that way. But it's supposed to be logic. But sometimes not every single thing has logic, right? And that's what we're going to discuss today. Just going to look at what's been happening, and then see where we're going to go. So thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. And nothing I say is financial advice. It's, for education, entertainment purpose, and also for my own virtual recording of my crypto diary. So so we're going to be focusing on apes today, because although I'm trying to sort of move my attention back to the crypto DeFi projects and make sure I still manage my portfolio, but apes is something that I check on a regular basis because I'm a member. Most of my Twitter followers and the people I follow are probably apes, and you just can't avoid them. And I love them, so that's something kind of become me now. I don't know. It's oh, gosh, there's so many spans. It's crazy. So I think what happens at the end of October at the New York City NFT event, BAYC also organized the Ape Feast. And if we just have a random search of Ape Feast, you will see what took place there. So that's already on the 15th. So we just have a look at together. So these are some folks attending the Ape Feast, I think. Wow, and these are the merchandise that you were able to buy. Oh, bloody hell, how many did they buy? Wow. Wow. So yeah, I was following on Twitter because I'm based in UK and Ape Feast was in New York and it was just not feasible or in time for me to go. Apparently, people were queuing. Oh, look at this monkey. People were queuing for a very long time every day, but also even set up tents to queue before it opens. I'm not sure what exactly they were setting up tent for, but something organized. And then there was a yacht as well, big ship. Look at these. So you just, if for those people who are from the outside space or who are reviewing, this is saying, I don't know what this is. This is like, oh, this is really sweet. This is Times Square. I'd love to go to New York. I'm definitely gonna try to go to Miami. These are just Ape members tweeting about Bored Ape Ape Feast. So I just did a random search on Ape Feast and I just wanted to show what happened. Strokes at Ape Feast. Right. Wow, I didn't know that. Ooh. Oh, look at all this stuff that people bought. Wow, I didn't know. I think I missed a lot of tweets because I was sleeping, but I did catch up a lot of things as well. So that's one of the. They're just getting started. We're just getting started. Social club, okay. Ape Feast, social club, streetwear brand, art collection, events organizer, media collective. But the thing is, it's a crypto project. We're gonna have DAO and GameFi next year. So these are the ship in. Oh bloody hell! I'm gonna open that up. It's gonna kill my eyes. There's people buying apes, and there were a ape and a mutant going on a Rolling Stone cover. I think the auction took place. That's funny. Why the hell gas price so damn high? I'll talk about it. I think these are music events. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh. Oh wow. What was that? Oh, I wish I'd gone, but yeah. So I mean, the overall market has gone down a bit for a few days, and an NFT just shoot roof. Is it a coincidence, or is it deliberate? I think it's just a matter of the timing. What I'm looking at live, yeah. Of course, it's easier for NFT project to go up when Ethereum is down. But Ethereum is not that down, to be honest. Bitcoin's gone down quite a bit. If we look at the previous week, I think you will be able to see how much it's down. I think when I'm live streaming, everything slows down. I thought I have a pretty good broadband, but maybe the streaming just eats up a lot. So if we look at 7 days and 30 days, okay, we'll move that. 24 hours, that. 7 days, I think is. Oh gosh, can I move this? Okay. Oh, is it? Okay. Oh yeah, because Ethereum went to 48,000, 4,800. I see. But still, it's hovering above 4,000, right? Whilst Bitcoin's being down. But I think there's a strong supporting line at 56,000. So we're probably going to be okay because it needs to shock a few people off. It also needs to liquidate all these Bitcoin long position in order to go back up. Otherwise, we will just be going up and down for a while. So we're not going to have plan B prediction. Probably not even until December, end of December, we might not get to 98,000, which I will not be surprised. It's probably going to be a slow bull up, which is fine. I'm not bothered. But anyway, and if we look at the ape price, it was, oh my god, when Bitcoin went to all-time high and then Ethereum went all-time high, the floor price was like 30 ETH, I think. I even seen some of the apes were sold for like 27, 28. And then it was a New York thing and it was Bored Ape thing. And the price just started to rise in the past week. It's not long ago. And the thing with NFT is, it's not like a fungible token. You have so many of them on the market and you will need to buy a lot, or there will need to be a lot of buyer to pull the market price up. There are only 10,000 in total. And if you click buy now, and if you check floor price, and what is the floor price is literally just the cheapest price of the similar type. There are only like, if you look at the first 10, 12, you only need 10, 12 people to buy, and the floor will be pushed up from 52.42 to 55. So you don't need a large amount of quantity to actually push an NFT price up. I mean, obviously it is a large amount because the Ethereum price is up. But same like if we look at the mutants, I remember the floor was like 3. There were only a few that was sold like at 2.5, 2.7 ETH because ETH was higher than as well. But it almost, I think I saw the floor price is higher than 6.75 actually. But there are obviously a lot of them. So the price is still hovering around 7. Fair enough. But still it's doubled in literally the past 7 days. Definitely less than 2 weeks. And look at this. So the current floor price, or the cheapest price, is 6.75. 6.75, you only need 12 of those to get to 7.25. And then another 12. So it's like, it's like you don't need that much of buyers or, buying quantity, however you say it. Same as dog. I think there's just a bit of inflation that when the OG ape or original ape goes up, doggies goes up as well. But it's still quite low. Still still like, oops, what did I click? 3.45. That's like half of mutant. Okay, fine. I love the dogs. Look at this cute thing head. But they're all gonna go up because the brand value is there, the traffic is there, and all the celebrity buyers and all the projects that people are doing and all the stuff that the founders are cooking up are just significant. And with the overall trend of metaverse and GameFi, DeFi coming up, that's why. Let's have a look at. So my ape is a DMT ape. So DMT, let's have a look together. 64. Wow. So look, for these, relatively rare trait, you need 5 people, and then the floor will be pushed from 64.8 to 77. So that's like, yeah, this is so sick with the crazy eye. Crazy eye DNT is really thick. What are these cute apes? Mine actually looks a bit like that one. Same hat and same clothes. But mine's blind, which is great because blind ape with lots of eyes. I like it. It's gonna be my forever ape, so it doesn't matter. I'm huddling. And at the beginning, before the roadmap BAYC, people ask me, oh, the price has gone up. Are you gonna sell? Oh God, can't really find the roadmap. Are you gonna sell and stuff? And I'm like, yeah, no, whatever. But it's like, nah, I'm not gonna sell. I'm not gonna be so short-sighted to just sell, because no, it's not the life-changing money to me, and I don't want this money to be life-changing to me. I want to stick with it. I want to see how it grows, and I want to grow with it, if that makes any sense. It's more important than having some sort of stupid life-changing money. What does that even mean? I'm an expensive girl. I can't just be changing life with this amount of money. It's not the point. The point is the growth. The point is to be with the community, to be with the family, to learn something new every day. Jamie, yeah, there are a couple of celebrities joining. There's Paul Malone, there's Jamie, there's somebody else. Oh, I don't know. I like her song. Shall I follow her? Yeah, so cool stuff. Yeah, so all these celebrities can't resist themselves buying apes. So it's interesting, like, why aren't they buying punks, Like, why most celebrities buy apes? It obviously says something, because these artists, sportsmen, musicians, they like the spirit of it. They like the vibrancy of the community. They like the creativity inside it. They like this being a trendy stuff for the generation, leading towards the future. And they can see the past, and they're creating a past. And they're involving the apes to be part of the past. And that's why they're buying apes. And even some of the, seed phrase. I'm going to spot you. Seed phrase. Even some of the punk holders buying apes. What that is. He bought an ape. He bought an ape like 2 days ago. So this punk, I think, is ranked number 1 out of the 10,000 crypto punks because 7 trades. And this is not a 7 trade ape, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this a 7-8 trade? 7, okay, what's the name? Finally part of the club, yeah. So look at all he's favored by all these likes. Isn't that cool? Smoke. This is too small. This smoke cigarette. It's funny. It's really small. I didn't even notice like this is like a cigarette. I thought it was some sort of stick, some tooth picker. But it's cool ape, and he managed to find a hat. It's cool. Yeah, so people have their whatever you own, you gradually become it. Okay, I'm gonna be gradually becoming an ape. That's funny. yeah, so that's really just AP thing. And the doggies can't wait for the game to come out. I look at the trading volume. I have not been on Rarity 2 for ages. Let's have a look at the where is it? Oh my god. Rarity 2. I don't pay too much attention now to what other M2 projects. I just don't have enough time. So I'm working during the day, sorting my shit out, and then because I'm traveling in December back to Shanghai, so I need to finish off quite a few things before I go. I'm booking appointments for my COVID test and filling up filing paper, a lot of paperwork to do, and continuing to keep myself up with what's happening with the crypto space, but also apes and do live stream every night. It's quite demanding. I don't get to sleep until like 1 a.m. every day, because it's just so addictive, as you probably know. Oops. You just can't keep move your eyes away from things. So okay, this is Rarity Tools. This is where one of the tools you use to check up the rarity of projects. But there's also like a ranking here showing you, oh my god, there are a lot of more projects that came out. Jesus Christ, it's crazy. Don't buy these things. If you're new, don't buy these things. Buy a mutant and you're sorted, and just go back to DeFi. Okay, a lot of people probably won't like it. I mean, I have my own NFT project, but for newbies, you know what? Don't waste your time on these things. I know it's visually appealing, it's intriguing, it's vibrant because people understand it, because it's pictures. But I'm looking for Bored Apes and must be blind because I can't see it. I can see Bored Mummy. Where's Bored Ape? Am I crazy? It doesn't matter. Okay. So this ranking says seven day volume. Number 1, Bored Ape. Number 2, Mutant. CryptoPunks 9,000 ETH, okay. I'm sorry. Cool Cats is about a third of CryptoPunk, and CryptoPunk is about a third of Bored Apes. And if you add Bored Ape and Mutant Ape together, it's like, it's way beyond everything else. It's just not. And then number 5 is the Canals. This is what I'm saying. Like, there was a couple of days ago, there were a few Twitter trades arguing, discussing about whether a OG Ape floor price will flip Punk, etc. And then Punks jump out and say, no, it's never going to happen. Apes is like, yes, it's going to happen. And I was like, why don't we look at the market cap of these three compared with Punk? And then somebody answered and said Punk was, I can't remember, 2 point something billion, and Ape was 1 point something billion. So I said, okay, so at the moment, the apes are half of what Punk's market price is. But by the time, 6 months down the line, when we have all the roadmap comes out, I'm sure the market cap will flip, and at some point there, oops, don't want to show my payslip. I want to show the roadmap. The market cap will probably flip because Punk aren't doing anything, are they? Is there like a ecosystem or brands or celebrity buys-in? Well, there are institutions buys-in, and the auction price goes really high. But look at all these. This is not. Look at this. This is how you look at it. I sent this map to some of my friends, and they don't know how to read it. I guess if they're not familiar with the Mississippi River or whatever it is, It looks tropical to me. So you start from the left bottom left of here with this ape and dog on the house. This is so sweet. I love how they position the dog, because dog is just gonna be like that, isn't it? Getting so excited on this yacht, so sweet. So we basically drive this boat from the bottom left going up, and this is what we already passed. Annual feast. Then there was an announcement a few days ago about the mobile competition, which I'm hoping will come out like in next week or so. And then it's gonna be the Jimmy the Monkey Trail prologue, the starting of the story. And then your sales were here. It's gonna be the MD versus MMI, whatever that means, with Doggy Paw. And then we're gonna receive the 3D models to be used, I think, here, hopefully, in the Sandbox. So Sandbox announced their alpha like yesterday, 2 days ago, and Sandbox price is shooting roof. I was actually looking at Sandbox earlier in May this year. I just have to pinch my own leg that I did not buy any. But it's never too late. And I'm in no rush to buy any other coins now. I just want to keep an eye on my portfolio and make sure I'm disciplined, but make sure I'm learning and studying every day and doing as much research as I can, so that I can take more advantage when the right time comes. Same as how I aped in with the apes. That's a lot of market research. That's a lot of patience and observation and wise decision when you need it. It's not about doing too much, because I can't afford too many of apes. So if we go through the map, it's treasure hunt, and then it's going to be an event in Sandbox, and the final battle of this. So this is like 1, 2, 3, and then Miami Clubhouse. I'm just thinking, Ape comes out on the 30th of April, beginning of May, like 1st of May, and would the Miami Clubhouse like come out or opening ceremony on the 1st of May? I'm guessing. Well, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be do this on time, because there's so many items they planned. And then it's going to be the DAO afterwards, maybe in June. Would that be too late? I don't know. I mean, Illuvian is supposed to come out early next year, but when we say early, they have a slight delay in their land auction. Well, people were anticipating the land auction coming out end of November, but it didn't. And then there was somebody coming out to say it was never announced. It was the eager players guessing. And now they're saying it's going to be delayed until New Year. So everything, it seems quite easy to be delayed on, games and technologies. So if this is going to be like in May, that'll be cool. And that if we walk backward, it takes some maybe 1 to 2 items per month to deliver all these on the map, plus other things. So we had that. This is in November. This is in December. Maybe this is going to be Christmas gift for us, right? By Christmas. And then New Year would be a treasure hunt, maybe. And then February, Sandbox. March. Okay, January, treasure hunt. February, March, April. Okay, not May, April. Well, I'm kind of like being selfish here, because I want it to be like in May or after, so I have enough time to plan it, because I'm probably going to be back from my trip in March, and I just want to have enough time to prepare, buy flights and prepare a visa, apply visa, whatever I need to do. But I mean, London to Miami is not too complicated, is it? I don't know if there's direct flights and how much the flight cost, but do you know what? I'm so wanting to do this. So anyway, and of course, everybody's suspecting the tokens and so impatient to get tokens, and a top secret blockchain game. Oh my god, yes. Anyway, that's what I want to say. It's, you just can't take your eye away from what's happening with this project, because it's not just a JPEG image project, is it? Look at the total volume. Okay, total volume is still CryptoPunks. Yeah, of course. But if you add both BAYC, MAYC, and BAKC, oh, where's BAKC? Here, 13. It's oh, maybe it's coming up. Oh, maybe it's oh no, maybe it's not. Loot is still 70 ETH. I can't remember what the figure was. 7-day average price, CryptoPunks 98, Bored Ape 51. Ooh. Axie. Do you know Axie is going to be replaced by Illuvian next year? Sorry, Axie, I don't play Axie, so I have no intention to play it. But it is a very, very successful scheme, I have to say. Even, I don't really like these cute looking things. They don't even look very cute to me, but I'm more like a World of Warcraft type of player. I don't like crew cats, sorry. It's just like so cheaply drawn. Too easy. Cyberconks. Mutant 7.52. Mechawers is still there. Huh. Lazy Lions. Sneaky Vampire. I remember seeing a project is Fox. I quite like it, but I never got into it. And then they just never make it, did they? I think if you can't maintain your position on top 20, you're done. It's difficult. Oh gosh, I hate these woman weapons. Jesus Christ. Boss Beauty is doing well. They had their Twitter space with Marvel, so see what happens. They're probably gonna go up a little bit. Word of Woman still there. VFriends is still there. And there are a few other things jumping up, but they appear and then they disappear. This is pumped so much. Like, I don't know, what are they doing with the toads? God knows. Do you know what? I would rather do my DeFi thing and look at my passive income coming in rather than try to staring at all these images every day. I'd rather learn all the logic and technology behind things. I would want to learn coding. I want to learn Solidity if I have time, and do some drawing, and spend more time on my research of my drawing. I'm enjoying that more than looking at stupid JPEG jumping around in front of my eyes. Saying that, it's only because I jumped into BAYC and I'm chilled. And if I'm not in a blue chip project, then I will be worried about, finding the next blue chip. But I think I don't have this mindset like before. Like I'm jumping among all the scheme, like hoping it's the next blue chips. It's like you've got to be a bit objective and trying to understand a lot theory behind it to actually gain the most out of things. And also you need to learn your own behavior. I make a mistake too. Like a few weeks ago, I got up in the morning, I was listening to YouTube, and then I thought you can buy land on Mars, so I just jumped in and I bought two until I realized half of the land are not sold yet, and there were a lot of land that are sold much cheaper on OpenSea, and I paid like original price, like 0.1 ETH or something. So I was like, okay, that's stupid, but I'm glad I didn't buy 10 of them, because I was tempted, but I stopped myself and only bought two. So it's not the end of the world, but it's something you could have avoided. And I just wished I wasn't so emotionally acting. But that's the thing. You never quite know sometimes when you are emotional, when you just want to make a judgment on aping into stuff. So anyway, if you don't know about Bored Ape Yacht Club, which I really doubt, go on their Discord channel, check things up. I mean, last time when all the prices gone up at the end of August, beginning of September, there was a wave of pricing going up, and it reached the peak and then it went down. So it's like cryptos, it goes up and then it goes down. So maybe I'm just thinking from a buying point of view. Maybe you don't buy when it's rising. Well, it could be a left buyer. So when you look at chaps, I'm not going to open chaps now. You buy when it's going up, but you don't. I guess you don't buy when it goes really really up. But then I think it is actually. I know what I have. I don't know. It's ought to be going to be a peak, and then it's going to stop for a bit, and then it's going to probably rest, and it's probably going to go down a bit depending on the ETH price. Because if the ETH price goes up again, then the NFTs ought to be back a bit. That's just inevitable. So if you master this trend, then you would have a much better sense of judgment on when, roughly you can buy, rather than just aping without a brain. I think it's this one I want to look at. Like I aped in the dogs, but I could have waited to buy them cheaper. So that's another learning curve. Oh my god, look at this floor price. See? You see this shoot up and then it went down here. 31. 20. Oh gosh. Right? So floor, what the hell? 27 point. No, that can't be. And then today the floor is like 52. It's just, oh, it's all-time high, of course. Is it? Oh wow. Oh, is it on a daily? How come? Gosh, there was no 27 floors. This is inaccurate. Probably because people were swapping or some stolen ape or whatever it is. So this is, look at this. This is daily. So, so look at the trends here. Like I bought on the 17th of April. So I bought roughly here, like 2 days before the floor starts to rise, but it still took like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, like 2 weeks to reach the peak. I mean, not saying the lowest, but it's lower before the last. See, it's like doubled. But if you look at here, it's like 6. And then if you look at here, that's like 15. And it went back a little bit, rested, and then it went up. But it didn't sustain at like 40. It actually went back to the lowest of 20, 30, 35. Okay. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, it's high. But if Ethereum decides to go back, this probably is going to go down a little bit. Maybe it will stay at 50, 45, right? It's going to rest a little bit and then see what happens. If Bitcoin and Ethereum goes up, then this is going to stay. But if it doesn't, or if it crashes, then it depends. It depends on what apes stuff comes out. If there's news comes out, then it might go up. But that's just nature of the market, and then I find it's very fascinating to me because this actually is not dissimilar to some of the crypto projects that we look at, all these K lines and charts. It's actually very interesting to look at. I find this is more interesting to look at than some of the stupid JPEGs. But that's just me. All right, that's enough for today. I rambled too much, but if you're watching, thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Daily stream, and I will try to bring more meaningful content to you as part of my crypto journey to share with you. And please leave some feedback as well, what you want to know.